Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today is the 14th of January. This is my first video of 2025 and I just want to say happy new year to everyone watching this video. I hope you guys had a great start to the new year. I can't really say the same because we had a funeral again in the family. December we had one, on the 10th of January we had another one, but you know, he's in a better place now. He's at rest and no longer in pain, so can't really, you know, yeah. So I hope you guys had a great start to the new year, and just want to say, don't let anything, you know, limit you from pushing through until the end of the year. So yeah, with that being said, let's get started with this video. I do want to do a recap on
thank you.
is a recap on the past 15 days that I put the camera down. If you didn't watch my last video, I did say I was leaving. I was gonna take a break. I was supposed to take like the whole January off, but somehow I came back because I felt like I needed to, you know, make content. So yeah, don't mind the noise in the background. We are back in the city. We came back on the 10th, the same day that the news came. So yeah, I have Shandy's written, I have points written, so I cannot, like, you know, make the video long and all that. So let's get into the video. So just highlights of basically what I did the days that I haven't been vlogging. So my parents came back the following day from the video I posted. I posted it on the 2nd, but then I filmed it on the 30th. So my parents came back from the funeral, from my uncle's funeral on the 31st, and that was the same day of New Year's Eve. So we kind of like cleaned around the yard, started making food, and we waited for New Year basically at the fire. I didn't vlog that part, like the whole part of crossing over, but then moments leading up to, you know, that I kind of like vlogged here and there. So yeah, we had a great meal. I don't really remember what we ate. And basically we sat at the fire and waited for 12 o'clock. After that we sat for like 30 more minutes, just, you know, sending messages and all that, because at the fireplace network catches well. So we were kind of like sending New Year's messages to friends and all that. And then after that we went back to sleep, and then the following day on the 1st we actually got rained. We received a lot of rain. We actually received rain from the 27th into the new year, and you know, yeah. So we received rain on the 1st of December, and we decided to prepare beds for the garden, basically beds for plants, like beds, yeah, you guys get it. So yeah, we prepared the soil, we made the beds and all that. And then the following day on the 2nd we went to Oshinene. I was supposed to make a TikTok, but then I didn't end up posting because yeah, TikTok is not my thing. So we went to Oshinene, went to go buy food for the animals. We also went to go buy seeds that we ended up planting the 3rd of January. I think that's when we planted our seeds. So yeah, what else? So when we came back on the 2nd from Oshinene, we didn't do anything. We didn't do much apart from give the goats and the sheep, the leek, like their food to eat, which I didn't record because yeah, I kind of like, you know, abandoned the camera and all that, so I kind of forgot to film a lot of parts. But then on the 3rd, we woke up and decided that we're gonna vaccinate the animals first before we, you know, proceed with the gardening stuff. So that's what we spent the morning of the 3rd doing. That's what we spent the morning of the 3rd doing, basically preparing, not preparing, vaccinating the goats and the sheep. I got clips, I got pictures and all that, so I'll throw them on here. And then the evening of that, we were supposed to plan, but then we received a lot of like heavy rain, so we didn't plan anything. So on the 4th, that's when we planted our seeds. We bought carrot seeds. We bought carrot seeds. We bought carrots. Are my favorite vegetables to eat, by the way. Like, I eat them uncooked. So carrots, spinach, pumpkins, what else, fam? Oh, sweet pepper, and cabbage and onions. Yes, so those are the seeds that we bought. But then prior to us buying the seeds, the guy that assists us at the village kind of like planted corn, watermelons, and pumpkins also. So basically, if we, you know, calculate the stuff nice and we get rain until at least end of February, then in April we will be able to harvest like what we planted. So I'm planning on going back in April just to see, you know, if we are gonna harvest any of the things we planted. So yeah, that was on the 4th when we planted the seeds. We received rain, as I said, like every single day, but certain days were like less than other days, and certain days were like more, to the point where the tank like was filled and then it was like overflowing and all that. So yeah, and then so how many days from the 4th? I would say on the 8th, which was the day before we came, on the 8th we decided to go look at the dam to go see how much, you know, rainwater it collected and how filled it was, because everybody in the village was like talking about going to see the dam and just see how much water it got, because the dam actually filled to its maximum, to the point where it started overflowing and causing like roads to damage in the area and all that. So we heard a lot about the dam, so we decided we're gonna check out the dam and see how much it rained and just record and take pictures and all that, which I posted all these pictures that I'm talking about on my Instagram. So go follow my Instagram right here. And yeah, we went to go check out the dam. It was actually filled. It was filled, like that's the most rain I've seen that dam receive. So that's the most water I've ever seen the dam hold. So yeah, that was good, because it meant that there's also water for cattle, because they drink at home and then they also go drink out in the wild, which is like, you know, in the area of the dam and all that. So yeah, we took pictures, we, you know, played around, throwing stones to see who can throw the furthest stone and all that. And then we hiked, we hitchhiked, and then we got back to the village. The dam is kind of like in the village but on the outskirts. So we got back to the borehole, and then we decided to kind of like clean our feet, because it was like, you know, getting ready to come back to the city for back to school season. And you know, those lines that be under your feet, we're trying to, you know, get rid of those. So that's kind of what we spent the rest of the day doing. We were sitting there at the borehole, and we were scraping our feet. I don't know what scraping is, but scraping our feet at the concrete of the, yeah, we're scraping our feet, kind of trying to get rid of, you know, the scales under our feet and all that. So yeah, that's what we did when we came back. And then that's pretty much like the highlights. And then we just got back on the 10th, as I said. And that same day on the 10th, the morning of the 10th, that's when we got the call that my cousin was no longer. So rest in peace to him. And my condolences to my family, and also like to those that were more closer to him. And yeah, it's sad because when we went to the 100-year celebration of Epukiro, we were actually together, and we were yeah, we were together, man. Like, we were hanging around, walking around together, and just we were together. And I felt like there was a sign, because I haven't seen him in the longest. I haven't seen him ever since like childhood, and all of a sudden he's just here. So there was kind of like a sign of like maybe him saying goodbye, but then it didn't click at the moment. So I did get to see him, you know, before all that. But yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad, but you know, it's life, you know. People come and go and all that. So yeah, my condolences to the closest people that were to him, because we were not that close. Like my brother, him and my brother like grew up together. They played soccer together as kids and all that. Like, a lot of people that I have around me right now grew up with him. I was actually raised by my mom in another town where she was teaching, and all the other like people my age kind of grew up with my grandmother. So I wasn't in the picture, so I wasn't really as close, but then I knew him. So yeah, it's sad. So that's basically what happened. School started yesterday. The kids started going back to school. I'm not sure if I am going to school this year. I do want to take like a 6-month course for like some easy handwork stuff. So I'm really not sure, because I still don't have my qualifications. Due to outstanding school fees, I don't have my qualifications, but we're gonna see what we get up to this year. I am gonna make my plans and goals video after this, not today but after this. And yeah, just try and change my content up a little bit, and just see if I can gain subscribers, if I can gain, you know, the stuff that I was complaining about in the last video, which you guys can go watch. So yeah, that is that for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a recap, because I recorded all those moments, and I wasn't just gonna delete them, so I kind of like had to showcase them somehow. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.